Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. How are you? And welcome to Groove Asia Leaders Unite. Now, have you ever felt completely overwhelmed by technology? Maybe you've tried to build a website, set up an email automation, or figure out a new platform only to end up frustrated and stuck. Now, that sounds like you. You are not alone. In today's fast paced digital world, tech can feel like a major roadblock, especially if you're not a tech person. But what if I told you that you don't need to be a tech expert to run a successful online business? This month, we're diving into conquering tech frustrations, a guide for non techies. We're going to break down the biggest challenges digital entrepreneurs. I'm going to break down some of the biggest challenges that digital entrepreneurs face and give you the tools and strategies to make technology work for you, not against you. Okay, so welcome to this month's Groove Asia Leaders Unite. I'm Karen Allen, and this month is all about overcoming the fear of technology. Whether you're launching a website, automating your marketing, or simply navigating a digital tool, tech struggles can slow you down. But here's the good news: you don't need to be a tech genius to succeed online. You just need the right mindset, guidance, and some simple solutions. So, what you're going to expect this month, we're going to cover these things. We're going to cover overcoming the fear of complex tools and platforms, how to change your mindset and approach tech with confidence. We've been talking about confidence, so we're just going along with that. We'll talk about simple tutorials for mastering Groove pages, Groove funnels, and more. The whole Groove platform, which can be quite overwhelming when you log in to that platform. That's going to be our major example because there could be a lot of frustrations there. Step by step guidance on how to make the most of that Groove tools, which can be very powerful. Resources for troubleshooting and staying updated, where you can find help, support, and ongoing training to keep growing your digital skills. Technology changes all the time, so it's good to stay up to date with that. Now, today we're going to set the foundation for this series by exploring why tech can feel so overwhelming and how to shift your mindset to make learning tech easier. Now, we're also going to go over some key stats, some case studies, and some practical steps that you can take right away. So let's dive into this. Now, before we get into the solutions, I want to say if you are here live, put in a hashtag live. If you are here on the replay, put in a hashtag replay. So I have Dr. Lisa here from Baltimore, Maryland. She is live. And I see some others that are on here too. That's okay. You want to stay in the background? That's all right. We're here for you to get the information. But if you do watch it live, put in a hashtag replay. Okay, so let's talk about why technology can feel so intimidating. Here's some common reasons digital entrepreneurs struggle with tech. You have information overload. Uh, okay, as soon as the internet got online, it was information overload. There are too many tools, too many options, and too much information. Who has the time? It's easy to get lost in the sea of tutorials, updates, and new platforms. And this is what I found with myself when you get these new updates and new tools, you put them like a tab on your computer, and next thing you know, you got about 25 tabs open, and you wonder why your computer's going so slow. 25 or more, 25 on each window page you have open. It's just a lot of information. You also um, another struggle that we have is the fear of making mistakes. Many people avoid tech tasks because they're afraid of breaking something or making costly errors, you know, because we don't understand how things work. We don't want to mess things up and then spend another week or so trying to figure out what we did. Also, we have the lack of time to learn. Learning new tools take time. Got to be patient with yourself. And when you're running a business, it's hard to set aside hours for trial and error. We want to go through that. And lastly, we have some negative past experiences. Maybe you've tried to set up an automation or built a website before and it didn't work out quite like you wanted to. That's frustration, can be a hesitation for you to try again. You know, any of those sound familiar? Any of those sound familiar? I know we all can relate because I've been through each and every one of those. Glad you like the topic, Dr. Lisa. Glad you like the topic. And I'm sure you have had those experiences too. So if so, don't worry, don't worry. We're going to break this cycle and we're going to show you how to build confidence with tech. So we are here to break the chains of you being fearful of tech. So let's start with a powerful mindset shift. Technology is a tool. It is a tool, not a roadblock. It is here to help you. It's here to assist you. Instead of seeing tech as an obstacle, think of it as a shortcut to success. Here's how. You can start changing your mindset today. So, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to adapt the learner mindset. Starting today, right now, right here, right now, we're going to adapt that learner mindset. Instead of expecting to master a tool overnight, you know, we're going to commit to learning one step at a time. That's it. One step. We're going to take one step forward. How are you going to apply this? So we're going to view mistakes as learning opportunities instead of failures. So I want you to get on there, whatever tool you watch, trying to work, get in there and start pressing buttons. Don't think about breaking anything. Don't think about messing things up. Just start pressing buttons. As I was told, when you start doing that, you're not going to set off a nuclear war. Okay? Just start pressing buttons. Or instead of saying, I'm just not good at tech, reframe it to, I'm learning how to master this tool. I'm going to do that one step at a time. So adapt that learner mindset. Next, you're going to break it down. Focus on learning only what you need. Only what you need at the moment instead of trying to understand the entire system at once. You know, when you do some things and you want to find out everything, how everything works, you want to find out how every single thing works before you even get started, before you even start taking action. Let's scrap that. Let's scrap it completely. Focus on learning one feature at a time instead of the whole platform. Use guided tutorials or online resources to learn specific functions. And these are the functions that you need to take that next step in your business. Set a timer for 15 to 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes, and you're going to explore one tech tool daily instead of trying to master it all on the go at one time. 15 to 30 minutes. That's all you want to do. Do that. You know, if it's intriguing, go a little further, great. But you're trying to learn what you need to know to get to that next step in your business. One step. And then surround yourself with a supportive community and ask for help. This helps. This will definitely help you. Your mindset is influenced by those around you. Okay? If you're around a bunch of people who do not use the tech or they're scared of it too, guess what? You're going to still have that I'm not going to touch it mindset when it comes to technology. So get around people who are actually using the technology too or trying to use the technology. That's a start. Surrounding yourself with tech savvy mentors, supportive peers, and online communities that can help you stay motivated and avoid frustration. No entrepreneur succeeds alone. So seek out experts to guide you through. And we have a few here. We have the small group coaching that's available to you with the where we talk about different technologies. There we come to pretty much answer your questions about marketing, strategy, those kind of things. Also have the Power Hour Plus that Tyra. Hello, Tyra. I see you are on Power Hour Plus, where you could come and ask questions there. Those on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you're on the East Coast of USA at 8 p.m., you could come there. Come to the Power Hour Plus. Definitely ask questions there. And we're always have some kind of, well, most of the time, have some kind of tool that we're discovering that someone's using. And people like to share what they know in the Power Hour Plus. So that's a good place to learn about different tools that folks are using. Or you could just ask, what are y'all using? What are you doing with such and such, or have you even heard of this, that, and the other? A great place. But those are not the only communities. There's also a new platform or a new resource, which is Tech Tea Tips that's coming out for new beginners that are using technology. So look for that on the YouTube channel, Tech Tea Tips, just beginning, just starting, and we're going over new technologies there too. So that's going to be on YouTube. So those are some of the things off the top of my head that I could think of. And I'm sure there's other trainings and tutorials out there that can, or communities that are out there that you can get yourself involved in to learn about technology. So you got Facebook groups, LinkedIn communities, and also, as I said, the Groove Small Group Coaching, Power Hour Plus, where you can ask questions, get help, and a new platform called Tech Tea Tips that's going to be on YouTube. You can also follow along and learn technology as those ladies learn too. So find a tech accountability partner. So when you get in the group, find someone that you can too, that you could latch on to, or you could be accountable for. Go through different technologies. Hey, we're gonna like in the book clubs. The book clubs, everyone read a book, and then you talk about some of the situations in the book. You talk about the book. You talk about the characters. The same thing with a tech accountability partner. You can all explore one technology. One person could take one aspect of the technology, another could take something else, come together and talk about it, experience it, help each other through those challenges. And you can also attend free online workshops or live Q&A sessions to boost your confidence. So, Groove Asia, we have on our YouTube channel, which is on Groove Asia, we have broken down a lot of the applications that are on the Groove platform in our 5-day challenges last year. This year, we're doing a take action because last year we broke it down for you. This year, we really want you to implement it and to take action in using those applications because the Groove platform is a very powerful platform. And if you open it up and you see what you have available to you, it can be a bit overwhelming. So go to the Groove Asia YouTube channel on the playlist tab and go through some of the trainings that we have available for you. And with the Take Action series that we're doing this year, you could come online, join us live, where you're able to ask questions in the Zoom room. Now, that part is not recorded on the YouTube channel. So you want to have access to the Zoom in order to be able to get your questions answered. And lastly, a thing you can do is to celebrate your progress. So every time you figure out something new, whether it's embedding a video or setting up an email automation, celebrate that win. That's a major accomplishment when you're learning technology. Also, a tip that I have for you, record. Record what you're doing when you're trying to figure things out so you don't forget it. How many times have you figured something out just to not know how you got there? Me. Okay. I'm like, yes, it's working. But don't ask me how I did it because I wouldn't have been able to tell you. So, to get rid of that frustration, just record what you're doing. Screen record what you're doing so you can go back and see how you got there when you have a win. All right. And then when you decide to do a YouTube channel, that could be part of your training on how you got there. We're already pushing you out to doing YouTube channels. So, yes, that's some things that you can do. Now, just an example case study is Mary, if you don't know, Marie Forleo. Now, Marie Forleo, she's the founder of B School. multi-million dollar business, and she's the author of Everything is Figure Outable. That's my next book. Everything is figure outable, and I like that. She didn't start as a tech expert when she started her business. In fact, when she launched her online business, she struggled with building a website, setting up automations, and managing online courses. But instead of getting stuck, she took a step by step approach to learning what she needed. She focused on one tool at a time, leveraged tutorials, and sought expert guidance. And today she runs a multi-million dollar digital business, proving that tech frustrations can be conquered. And another Grooster that we have actually here in our community who simplified their online business. Being a coach in the Groove community, I've seen a bunch of entrepreneurs in Groove and Groove Asia who started out intimidated by the tech, but found success by keeping it simple. Take one of our members, Dr. Lisa, who is here today, right now, who's had no prior tech experience but needs a high converted website. And instead of overcomplicating things, she focused on learning Groove pages, and within a few weeks, she has a fully functional website generating leads. Her secret is she participates. Like now, she is here front and center, and she engages and she learns from the tech community that we have here in Groove Asia and from other tech communities that she's a part of. She didn't let tech fears hold her back, and you should not either. You should not either. If you go to Tech Tea Tips on YouTube, we've just gone to the next level where we're actually teaching other people there how to not be fearful of tech and how to use it. So let's look at some quick stats to put things in perspective. Okay. 70% of entrepreneurs, 70% of entrepreneurs say that tech struggles hold them back from scaling their business. We don't need to let that happen. Tech is a tool that we need to use. 70% of people are not growing their business because they are afraid of technology. Just imagine if those 70% actually got used to it and how much further they would be along. How much impact that they would have in the world with them scaling their business. 67% of small business owners believe that they need better digital skills to compete in their industry. 67%. Just think if they only learned one thing that will make them go forward or to progress in their business. One thing at a time. And they'll be more competitive in their industry. However, 85% of successful online entrepreneurs say that learning just a few key tools made all the difference in their success. 85%. One key thing made all the difference. Not a whole platform, not a whole lot of do this, then take it on this platform, do that, and then one thing. All the difference in their business. The key takeaways here, you don't need to master everything. It's not called for. Just the essentials that help you grow your business. That's all you need. Just the essentials to help you grow your business. So now that we've covered the foundations of overcoming those tech frustrations, what's next? What we got going on next? Next week, we're going to dive into how to overcome the fear of complex tools and platforms. And we have a powerful tool here in the Groove platform. Powerful. But when you look at it or when you log in, it can be like, oh my gosh. We're going to break that down. Okay. So if tech has ever made you feel stuck, frustrated, or ready to quit, you won't want to miss it. Now remember, technology isn't here to stop you. It is here to empower you. Empower you. And by the end of this series or the end of this month, end of this segment, we have here you're going to have the confidence to tackle the tech side of your business like a pro. That's what we're trying to do here, to get you familiar with technology so you will not be afraid. And you could go in with blazing guns, with a new platform, with a new technology, and start experimenting with what you need to do to get what you need done. So if you're sighted in this journey, drop a comment below. Let me know what tech challenges that you love to conquer this month. And I'm going to see you next week. Have a good one.